Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing Drew's 8-inch logger boot. I got their 10-inch boot uh, almost a month ago now, and I have loved them. They're in black Roughout. I did a video. Check out the link in the description. And then these are the 8-inch loggers. I did a preview video of them the other day, and now I'm going to unbox them and show them to you. These are the all brown Roughouts. And here they are. What do you get in the box? You get your boots, some papers that say Drew's boots, and the box. So if you're interested in getting yourself a pair, you can call 1-800-722-0393. And they're located at 2642 Roosevelt Boulevard in Eugene, Oregon, 97402. Or you can go on drewsboots.com and bakersshoes.com. Baker's Shoes is in Eugene, Oregon at the address that I talked about just a second ago. So let me get the box out of the way, and I can show you these boots in my box. And there they are. These are all brown Roughout. They are 8 inches tall. They've got all Roughout except for the tongue is a black smooth. You also have your kilty or your false tongue, which is smooth or rough, whichever way you choose to roll with them. I'm going to stick with the smooth side out, I think, on this boot. And I'm also going to replace the leather laces with these Kevlar laces here and wear them like that. So here it is, 8 inches. It's got the white X 100 lug Vibram sole on them, leather stacked heel, double row stitching all the way across the boot to about the heel area. Yeah, that's a beauty. It's a single piece stitched pull loop on there, so it doesn't have a separate part. It's all stitched into one. That is such a pretty looking boot right there. Don't mind all the noises behind me. It snowed like crazy last night and today, so you might hear snow dropping, and yeah, there it is. And it's a beauty. It's a dark brown. I don't know if the camera's picking up that color there or not, but it's a dark brown, really nice Roughout leather. And that Roughout, it might look furry at first, but it's also a lot more scratch resistant. It's tougher on the outside than a smooth side because, you know, little scratches or whatnot, you can just buff right out. And it's got a reinforced toe area with leather. So on the inside, that's a leather. It's not steel toe, and it's not celastic toe. It's a leather reinforced toe, and it's tough. So wearing the other Drew's boots, which are black Roughout 10-inch, I'm going to tell you right now, they are so comfortable right out of the box. There's very minimal break into them. They've done a modified 55 last, which is a 55-1 last. Set your foot down in the footbed a little bit. Gives you about an 1/8 inch wider on your toe box, so your toes aren't getting squished. You have a little more room at the top here, so your toes aren't touching the top of the boot as well. It's kind of a nice way they modified that, and they are right on their website about building a boot that would be comfortable like pretty much immediately with very limited break-in. And that's what they did. So they did speed hooks all the way up to the top of the boot here instead of an eye hook. So you got 4 eyelets and 7 speed hooks on the 8-inch boot. I've tried this on already. So I wear a 10.5D on the Brannock scale, and this boot here is a 10D. On their website, they advise going down 1.5 sizes from your Brannock scale. So what I advise you to do, if you have any questions on sizing, is to contact Baker Boots or Baker Shoes and talk to them about your size of your foot, and they can guide you in the right direction. I talked to Brandon when I picked these up, one of the owners of the company, and I asked him about that, and he just said everybody's foot's different. That's just basically their size advice. Now, I also want to let you know that I wear a thicker boot sock. I wear Darn Tough boot socks, and they're a real thick sock as well. So if I was wearing like a thinner sock, I'd possibly be down to a 9.5. So something to consider is finding out your right sizing. These are $350 on their website, worth every penny. They're built just as well as any other boot made by hand here in the Pacific Northwest. boots such as Whites, Nicks, Wesco. These are made in Leon, Mexico. And they did that because they wanted to be able to get a boot out to folks quicker. You know, have to wait 6, 8, 9 months for a boot to come in. If you need a logger boot immediately, they have that option for you. And Leon, Mexico, don't snub your nose at them. They make great boots, real good boots, and these are no exception. The inside of the boot is all leather. It's got a leather footbed, which will eventually mold to your foot. They also have a layer of cork inside of the front of this boot area. Oops, on the camera. This boot area here, which will also help to form in your foot and create a comfortable boot. My black boots, I've been wearing them every day for the last 3 to 4 weeks now, and I'm going to start rotating these boots on and off. Now, I'm doing that for a year straight. I'm only going to wear Drew's boots for 1 year. I'm only going to wear Drew's boots for 1 year solid, and I'm going to rotate them. Now, and my advice to you is if you're going to rotate or have a boot on your foot every day, that you either get a boot dryer or some shoe trees or both to keep them from getting mold, because you do sweat still, and leather tends to absorb the sweat, and then it gets kind of a moldy thing in there. But if you've never worn a boot of this caliber, what the benefits is, one, it's all leather. So if you're wearing the right shoe, such as a wool sock, your feet don't sweat really bad in there. So your feet are dry at the end of the day. You get the silk, synthetics on your foot, and your feet sweat and they stink. And that's not the case with this. You just got to take care of the boot. So with the boot dryer or shoe trees, that works really well. Not much else I can say about this on the unboxing. I'm going to go through some literature that Kyle down at Baker's Shoes gave to me to go over on some videos, and that'll be up on I believe my next video. I'm either going to do a maintenance video on them and oil them and wax them, because I got some Obanoffs, and I also have some Drew's wax that they make themselves, or some Baker's Shoes wax that they make themselves. So I'm looking forward to starting to rotate these, keep you all updated. I know that everybody's been pretty excited about the 10-inch boot that I've been showing off lately on my channel and through Facebook and other social media platforms. And all I can say is that they make a damn good boot, and it's super comfortable. So look for these boots on my feet on the next review. I'll tell you how they're breaking in compared to my black boots. My black boots are 10 inches. So I'm going to kind of talk about the differences of what a 10-inch boot versus a 8-inch boot is like to wear on your foot. If you've never worn a boot like this, and I know people get scared of buying a boot online if you're not close by to go try them on yourself, definitely give them a phone call. They are experts in boots. They can tell you what size to get. And I know that there's a lot of folks out there that question sizing. That's the biggest question on boots, and people getting scared of buying boots over the phone or online. But these guys know their stuff, so trust in that. Here's one more up close at this 8-inch beauty, and I'm going to slap them on my feet today and go play in the snow. It snowed a lot, and me and my kids are going to make some snowballs, and we're going to have a snowball fight, and I'm going to put these ones through their first day in the snow. Again, this is the 8-inch logger boot made by Drew's, $350 on Drews.com. You cannot beat that price. This is such a well-made boot for the price and super comfortable. Well, I appreciate your time watching the video. Please check out more videos if you like my content. Push a like, subscribe, and I'll keep you all updated on these boots right here. They're killer boots for the price. And next one will either be a maintenance video or a literature video, one of the two. You guys let me know which one you'd like to see first. I can talk about all the bullet points of both the boots I have, the 10-inch and the 8-inch. I have a bunch of cool literature on it, how they're built, where they're built, all the specs on it, or I can do a maintenance video next. You guys let me know what you'd like to see, and we'll go from there. All right, again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye-bye.